Us. Hello, welcome to your new karate class. Today's class will be a very standard class, like the one you can practice when you travel and train in Japan in traditional karate organizations such as JK. So if you didn't practice your warm-up yet, please practice your own warm-up from 5 to 15 minutes before the training. And if you need some inspiration for your warm-up, you will find a video to follow on our channel of our standard Shotokan warm-up. You will find the link in the description below. So if you're ready, let's start the class. Seiza. Mokuso. Kaimok, Shomenni, Rep, Otagaini, Rep, Us, Kiritz, Us. Hey, let's start. Hey, yo! Hidari geran barai kamaite. Hey, Gyaku-zuki tsuku. Okay? So, Gyaku-zuki in the center line, please. I slowly. I itch. Forward, try to have a good timing between your right leg, left leg, your hips, your right arm and your left arm. Now let's go back with the left leg. Ni, Kizami Zuki and Gyaku-zuki. I will change. San, Chi, Go, Lock, Sich. Try to rub here your elbow. Hatch, Cube. You make big hips rotation. Again slowly. Itch. Knee. San, keep your back straight. Chi. Go. Lock. Sit. Hatch big hammy shomen. Cube. I jump. I faster. Itch. San. Chi. Go. Lock. Sit. Yasume, hos, and relax. So very important thing, please try to keep your back straight, to keep a very straight trajectory in your tsuki. So rub your elbow here and try to be relaxed and make big hips rotations. Of course, it's quite difficult when we make two techniques at the same time, like Kizami Gyaku-zuki, but always think about improving your hips rotation and while keeping a correct timing between your both arms, your legs, and your hips, please. Let's continue. I shomen rep, hos yoi, hidari geran barai kamaite. I from here, Kizami Zuki, same thing, but we reverse. I tsuki, ich, all together here. Ni, Gyaku-zuki, Kizami Zuki. San, tsuki. Chi, Gyaku-zuki, Kizami Zuki. Go, relax. Lock. Sit. Try to eat in the center. Hatch. Cube. I jump. Again, itch slowly. Ni, Gyaku-zuki, Kizami-zuki. San, try to have good timing here. Chi, good timing here, Kizami-zuki. Go all together. Lock all together, Hanmi. Sit. Hatch, shomen, Hanmi. Cube. I jump. Let's try faster. H. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Lock. Sit. Hatch. Cube. Jump. H. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Lock. Sit. Hatch. Cube. Jump. Yame. Yasume. Hos. I relax, please. Also, one very important thing, and if you have some difficulties to make it correctly, try to lower your speed, please. This is to keep your back straight. When you're here from the Shomen, you must put pressure under your hips here, under your back hip here. And when you go forward, you have to keep like this pressure. You must not be like this. You must keep your back straight and keep your hips this way. And change this way, change this way, change this way. Your back should remain straight during all this Kihon practice. Almost in all standard and basic Kihon, your back must be straight. Only the back can slightly lean backward or forward in more advanced technique. Okay, let's now practice Mae Geri. So please sit down. Okay, so your hips on the floor, your hands back on the floor, and from here you push on your feet and hands, and you will raise your right knee. So try to have your foot already prepared for Mae Geri. So you must raise your toes and prepare to eat with koshi here. And we will try to practice and understand the pushing of the hips and of the legs, of the supporting leg, which is called jikuashi during Mae Geri. So we work slowly and we try to feel the supporting leg action and the hips action, okay? So raise your hips. From here, raise your right knee, prepare your right foot. Okay, now Mae Geri toward the ceiling. Itch, and you push your hips here. Knee, relax. San, chi. So gaze toward the ceiling while you are kicking. Go, push, 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 push. Look, relax. To relax, use the gravity, please. Sit, push your hands, your feet. Your foot, sorry. Push, 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 push. Do. Again. Each, Mae Geri, knee, relax. San, Mae Geri, chi, relax. Go, push, and relax. Look, push Mae Geri, and relax. Last one, sit, and relax. Sit down. Try to relax a little. I guess we have made more than the initial 10 kicks that I had planned to do. So let's start again on the other side. Okay, so now we are going to kick with the left leg. Both hands on the floor, both feet on the floor. From here, raise your hips, raise your left knee, and your left knee shouldn't be here, Just try to put it straight in the direction of your kick. Each push, knee, relax. San, push, 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 push. Chi, relax. Go, push, push, push your hips. Look, relax. Sit, push, 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 push. Hatch, relax. Push, 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 push. Do, relax. Again, 5 more. Each, push, push, push. Knee, relax. San, extend your body. Chi, relax. Go, push, 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 push. Look, relax. Sit, push, 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 push. Hatch, relax. Gaze towards the ceiling. Push, 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 push. Do, relax. Yummy. Relax, please. So from here, just practice 1 or 2 minutes of stretching, and then we will make Kihon for Mae Geri. So let's practice the stretching together, okay? So from here, bend your left leg, try to turn your body facing your direction of your right leg. So hips, try like hip square, and from here, just try to bend forward. I relax, try to keep your back flat. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, lok, sich, hach, ku. I do, release, I change, left leg forward, bend your right leg, turn your body facing forward, extend and down. And from here, to help you putting your back straight, inhale and gaze forward and then exhale down. Like ich, ni, san, chi, gu, lok, sich, hach, ku, I do, release, I relax, and now from here, bend your left leg here and extend your right leg on the side. Try to make almost a line between your left knee and your right foot. And from here, we are going to stretch sideways. So try to turn your body. If you can, you take your foot or you take your big toe and we turn and we go down. And if you can, gaze towards the ceiling. Ich, ni, relax, san, chi, try to breathe deeply, go, lok, sich, hach, ku, Ju, release, hantai, bend your right leg, extend your left leg on the left side. So sideways, take your big toe, or you can also take your leg and lean forward, sideways on the left leg and try to have your gaze towards the ceiling. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, lok, sich, hach, ku, I do, relax. Okay, from here try some 90-90, ich, ni, san, chi, go, I lok. Now join your feet, put your hands backward, push the floor and try to extend your spine and try to touch the floor with your knees. Ich, ni, gaze forward, san, chi, I go. Take your feet, inhale, gaze up and exhale down. Try to keep your back as straight, as flat as possible and try to touch the floor with your chin. San, chi, go. I lock, I release. I stand up, please. I turn your hips. Ich, ni, san, chi, go. Hantai, ich, ni, san, chi, I go. And let's continue with Mae Geri. I shomen nire, os yoi. Hidari gedan barai kamaite. I shomen. So put your hips forward, shomen. When we are practicing standard and basic Mae Geri, try to already be prepared from your position. Your stance must be ready to perform Mae Geri. So let's make Mae Geri with the right leg. And when we make Mae Geri, we put the right foot just touching the left foot. So each here. Now left and we go back. Knee and back, okay? San, relax. Chip, relax. Try to control your balance and to keep your back straight. Kup, relax. I jump, I relax. Do not raise too much your knee. Just keep it natural, 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 please. And try to put your attention on the control of your stance, your balance, and your back straight, and to be very relaxed, okay? And let's start again. Kick, nip. Do not forget Hikiashi-san. Try to kick in the center, chip. Go. Block. Sit. Hatch. Coup. And jump. And let's increase the speed. Hitch. Nip. Hand. Chip. Go. Block. Sit. Hatch. Coup. Jump. And last 10. Hitch. Nip. Hand. Chip. Go. Block. Sit. Hatch. Coup. Jump. Hey. Yame. Yasume. Os. Try to relax. Now your legs may be very stiff. Mine are. So as you make lots of reps in the same technique, especially the legs, your Mae Geri, your techniques here, our Mae Geri, may become less and less relaxed. So no problem. In our mind, we try to think, relax, relax. I'm relaxing. Just we try to have the image in our mind of a very relaxed kick, and let's our body perform what it can. But we must not leave the Kihon as if they were falling on us. And like, oh, the Kihon, I have to repeat again. We must try to leave the Kihon from inside. It's not something that comes from outside. We are practicing our Kihon because we want to improve our technique. So even if it's very difficult, try to smile, try to give meanings in all your techniques, and try to practice them, to perform them from inside. And the body is doing what it can, no problem. And with this mindset, you will be able to continue training even if you are tired, even if you have not so much motivation. But when you put your gi and when you start training, your mind will try its best to improve your level, and you will be just happy performing your technique and feeling some little change in your technique from inside out. So in karate, everything is from inside out. Of course, our sensei giving us some advice, corrections about our technique, but we have to practice it from inside. Everything is coming from inside, and if you practice this way, you will be, of course, happier in the dojo, and it will infuse in your daily life. So it's very, very important to understand that we have not to be taking all the weight of the Kihon is difficult, but just smiling. I'm not good today, no problem. I'm smiling, I try my best. Tomorrow maybe I will be better, maybe not, but this is a way. This is just a way towards a destination that is always and will always be in front of us. Okay, so now let's continue. For our Kihon, we'll practice some Oizuki. Aishomenire os yoi. Hidari gedan baraika maite. I from here, please. Hips shomen and Oizuki in the center. Okay, so from here, I would like you to just make Gyaku chiuke, so your hips are coming like in Heian Nidan, Gyaku Hanmi, so your hips are facing almost on the left side. You keep your back leg straight, do not bend your back leg, your stance is smaller, shorter, and from here, Gyakuzuki. Oizuki, sorry. We try to perform the Oizuki with a good timing. This exercise is intended to make us feel the correct timing while we try to relax our shoulders when we perform the punch. Okay? So left, leg forward, Oizuki, and let's go slowly. I reach Gyaku Hanmi with Chiuke. I need relax. Just relax, but try to have a good timing. San, Gyaku, Chiuke. Everything is coming from the hips. Chi. So now it's coming from here. Go from here. Lock. Sich. From here we put a very intense compression on our left hip. So when we release, it's easier to punch. Hatch, okay? Kup. I ju. I faster. Ich. Nip. San. Chip. Lock. Lock. Sich. Hatch. Kup. Ju. I hantai. I right leg forward. Okay. Hip square. Oizuki, please. Okay. In Oizuki position. I slowly each from your hip. I need Zuki. San, Gyaku Hanmi. Chief. Your back leg is very straight. Go. I lock. Sich. Relax your shoulders. Hatch. Kup. I do. We try to increase the speed. Hatch. San. Chip. Go. Lock. Sich. Hatch. Kup. Jup. Yame. Yasume. Hos. And relax. Take some deep breaths, please. Next exercise will be to practice Mae Geri while stepping forward in Zenkotsudachi. Okay, let's continue. I shomen nira, os, yoi, hidari gedan barai kamaite, I gyakuzuki. From here, your hips are almost locked, square. So from here, we step forward, Mae Geri Gyakuzuki, slowly. Each. And now we step back, knee, step back, Mae Geri Gyakuzuki. So we must try to keep your back as straight as possible to reduce all unnecessary motions while we are moving and to keep our hips engaged. And what we don't want is opening the hips here for Mae Geri. We try to keep our hips forward. So let's continue slowly, okay, from here. Each, relax. Knee, step back, Mae Geri Gyakuzuki. San, chi, step back, Mae Geri Gyakuzuki. Go. Lock, step back, Mae Geri Gyakuzuki. When you step back, try to go straight in order to have just like a very straight technique between your point A and your point B, okay? I coup, I ju, back, I Gyakuzuki. I change. Right leg forward, slowly, each, Mae Geri Gyakuzuki. We try to feel our hips forward, knee back, Mae Geri Gyakuzuki. Slowly, San, relax. Chi back. Go, Gyakuzuki. I lock. I relax. Do not forget Hikiashi, please. The snap back of the keep. I coup, Gyakuzuki. I ju back. I Gyakuzuki. Okay? Change. Let's try a little faster. From here, Gyakuzuki, left leg forward, right Gyakuzuki, left, san, shift, go, back, six, curve, jump, one very change side, please. One very difficult thing is to, when we go back to make a regular Zenko Surachi, we often make especially when we start to get tired. Too small, senku-sudachi. So, even if your body cannot make it because you're stiff and tired, think in your head, I must make a big stance, a big technique, long technique, and to be relaxed, very relaxed, okay? So right leg forward, left Gyaku, high faster, left, turn, chair, go, look, sit, curve, jump, Yame, Yasume, house. Take some deep breaths, please. Okay, to help us recover a little, let's practice Mawashi Geri from a seated position. Okay, so please sit down. And from here, bend your left leg, and please bend your right leg, and try to make a line with your both knees here, okay? So from here, I would like you to raise your heel and raise your knee. So you will be here on koshi for your kick. So the right leg will kick, okay? And for today, we are going to put our left hand on the floor, and we try from here to little extend here for Mawashi Geri. So let's kick slowly Mawashi Geri. We try like a Jodan Mawashi Geri. Okay, I itch and come back here. So we keep this tension here with the open hips. Okay, I knee and back, san. Okay, I san and back. Try to use your left hand to help you not to lean too much backward. Okay, I chi and back. Go and back. The back movement is very, very important. I lock and back. Try to push your hips and sit and back. I hatch, I back. I Q, I back. I last one, I do, I back. I please your back straight. Put your both knees on the floor, and try now to lean sideways on your right knee. Okay, high down. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, lock, sich, hach, ku, I do. I change side. So, bend your right leg in front of you. Bend your left leg behind you. Try to make a line between your knees. And from here, raise your left heel, raise your left knee, okay? Your right hand on the floor. And let's try Mawashi Geri, okay? I itch and back. I knee, try to hit with koshi here, back. I san, back, okay? I chi, I back, open your hips. I go, I back. I lock, I back. I sit, back. Open here, push your hips to almost towards the ceiling. I hatch, I back. I Q, I back. I do last one, I back, I release. Now, try to keep the line here and push your hip, your left hip, try to keep your hip in the kick position, and let's bend on the left side, sideways. I itch, ni, san, chi, go, look, sich, hatch, ku, I do. I relax, I please stand up. I from here, turn your hips, itch, 2, 3, 4, go, hantai, 1, 2, 3, 4, I go. And now, let's practice Mawashi Geri. So, very relaxed Mawashi Geri. We are going to start in Zengotsudachi Hanmi. From here, we kick Mawashi Geri forward, and we put our foot just near our other foot, our left foot. And from here, we go back on the other side. And then, kick, back, change, okay? We kick and change. We kick and change, okay? So we change leg at each count in this Mawashi Geri, and we try to be very relaxed. We try to release our legs, like to open our legs when we kick. We are not going to kick too fast. Try to control your balance and to control your back, please, okay? Let's make it together. Haichōmen nire, os, yori, hidari gedan barai kamaite. Okay, from here, relax. Right Mawashi Geri, Mawashi Geri, change. Ni, I change. San, I change. Chi, I change. Go. Lock. Sich. Hatch. Kyu. I jump. I take more. Still relax, please. Still relax. I H. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Lock. Sich. Hatch. Kyu. I jump. Yame. Yasume. Os. And relax, please. To end this short session, we'll make together the last exercise in order to practice Kumite. So, the exercise will be from Jukamai. First step, you go Oizuki, Gyakuzuki. From here, Kizami-zuki, Gyakuzuki. You can make Yoriashi each time. Now, you go back at 45 degrees, and like Gedan Barai, and Gyakuzuki, and Gyakuzuki. Okay? So slowly, from here, Oizuki forward, and then Gyakuzuki. Now, Kizami-zuki, Gyakuzuki. Step backward, Gedan Barai. Try to keep your back straight, and make a big move. And from here, Gyakuzuki, and Gyakuzuki. The same technique we did last time when we practiced together Gyakuzuki. So, we are not going to make it at a very fast pace with not full speed and power. We try to go at 50%, maybe 70%, and if you have good feeling, try to make it at 100%, but the main point of this exercise is to have the feeling of the kumite, more than the speed and the power. Just to translate our technique from basic Kihon to kumite. So we have to make it alive. We have to build all the brain and energy pathway in our body. We have to make all the connection to translate our technique from basic technique to kumite. So all the neural pathway we build, we try to feel the technique, and we try to live this technique. So if you go too fast, especially if you are not used to, you won't be able to have this feeling. And the most important thing is the feeling. Always put the feeling first in your training, and then you can increase speed. And if you lose the feelings, you come back slower and try again to feel that feeling, and then you put more speed and power. And it's always balance between fast and slow, fast and slow. But slow is not stiff. Slow is not like here. When I say slow, is relax, just like this. You just try to release your technique. You release it. And if you make a very relaxed technique, your vision will be bigger. You won't be on yourself like this. You will have a bigger vision, and it will be easier to leave that technique, and you will be able to imagine an opponent in front of you. Even if you are alone, you will be able to visualize an opponent and to try to leave your Gyakuzuki. You won't be like Gyakuzuki like this, just you will have your opponent in front of them. You leave your technique. You leave your technique every time, like if there was someone in front of you. So it's not a matter of speed and power, it's a matter of feelings. Okay? So let's try together. Aishok nire os yoi. Hidari gedan barai kamaite. Jukamae, standard jukamae. Oizuki Gyakuzuki, slowly. Each Oizuki Gyakuzuki. And from here, after Gyakuzuki, you come back kamae. Kizami Zuki Gyakuzuki. Yoriashi, Yoriashi. Now an attack is coming here, like Mae Geri, step back 45 degrees, like with Gedan Barai, and from here, Gyakuzuki or Gyakuzuki. Okay? Let's start again. Oizuki Gyakuzuki, Oizuki Gyakuzuki, Kizami Zuki Gyakuzuki. I step back 45 degrees, Gyakuzuki or Gyakuzuki. Please, don't go faster. Try this rhythm, okay? Continue to make it together. Each, ni, san, chi, I change side. Each, ni, san, chi. Okay, and try to, when you leave your Kihon, you can start, even if you go slowly, to make some ki. Not with your throat here, but with your tanden. You have to try to release the power from your tanden, so you try to release it even slowly. It comes from inside, even if you go slowly, not from the throat and the upper part of the body, okay? Let's continue, okay? Each, ni, san, pam, chi, okay, relax. Again. Each, ni, san, chi. Come back. Try to keep your back straight. Let's make it even slower now. Try to feel the feelings of the kumite. There is someone in front of you, okay? Each, Oizuki, Gyakuzuki. Ni, Kizami-zuki, Gyakuzuki. San, you block the Mae Geri. Chi, Gyakuzuki, Gyakuzuki. Okay. Again. 3, each, ni, san, chi. Again. Please try, when you make your last Gyakuzuki or Gyakuzuki, if you want to have more insights about how to perform Gyakuzuki, please watch my video, my last week video. It was about mastering Gyakuzuki and to put all the core principles inside your Gyakuzuki. So please watch this video and try to apply all the core principles. But just one thing that I would like to mention here, when you make your first Gyakuzuki, it's my feeling. I don't say that it's like a prescription for you, but my feeling is not to make it like go like this, not like go here. Of course it can work, like in competition, in tournament, it can maybe disturb your opponent or even touch him, of course. But as we try to build power, I prefer, my feeling, to make the first Gyakuzuki with like Oriyashi. You engage your hip, you're here, and try to finish. Your goal is to finish your opponent on the first Gyakuzuki. You don't think there is another one, but there is another one only if if your opponent is still standing up. But if you finish with the first, it's over. You don't need to make a combination technique. So, I prefer you don't make like big Gyaku like this because it's very difficult to send power. But I prefer that when you make your Gyaku from tanden, with the tanden, with all your body, you engage your hips, you engage your body, you engage your spirit in your Gyaku. You don't think there is another one. And of course, you hear, there is another one because the opponent has run away. So, he's still standing up. So you're here, and of course now there is another one. Because your opponent is still like dangerous. So the combination technique is just to help you build coordination, feelings, and like kumite attitude. But we always try to build kime in our technique. We always try to perform like our ultimate goal is ikkenisatsu, like the famous one killing blow. Of course, maybe it will take us a lifetime to reach this level of performance, but we keep in mind this image. So all our technique, that's the way I practice, the way I teach. The technique are not intended to be practiced only in Shiai or tournament. Of course, if it works in tournament, great, but our purpose is to build strong, powerful and fast technique that can be useful in real life. So this is the way I'm practicing karate, this is the way I have been taught by my sensei in Japan, and this is the only way I know. So I would like you to try to, when you train with me, try to switch your mind and be in this kind of attitude and try to like make every technique, even if we practice slowly, every technique should be performed with good attitude, with all your mind, all your spirit, your whole being inside the technique. This is the way we try to perform the technique. So let's practice again our combination technique. Shotokan Osiyoi, Jukamae, okay, relax, Oizuki Gyakuzuki, Oizuki Gyakuzuki, Kizami Gyakuzuki, ni Kizami Gyakuzuki, San, escape, and Chi, Gyakuzuki or Gyakuzuki. Again. Okay, from here, ni, San, Chi. Again. Two more. The last two, I try to make them alive. Put ki in your technique, please. Ayoi, each, ni, san, chi, and when you go a little faster, you feel that there are some places that are not working so well in your technique. So then in your next training, you come back slower and you try to adjust. You try to improve this point that when you go faster, maybe weaker, okay? Last one, ayoi, each, ni, san, chip, ayame, ayasume, os. And relax, please. So, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this training as much as I enjoyed it. Please, now, try to take 10 to 20 minutes for a deep stretching session. So if you need some inspiration for your stretching, you can find a video to follow on our channel of our standard stretching, the one we practiced after almost all karate session. Of course, we sometimes add some exercises and sometimes we make like specific training session for flexibility and for core power. But when we make standard classes, usually we have a standard warm-up, of course, and stretching, end of class stretching, and you can take all the exercise you like in this stretching Add your own exercises that you feel good with and that you feel that give you many benefits, but do not skip your stretching. Stretching is, from my point of view, one of the most important keys to improve our karate, especially when we reach maybe brown belt, black belt, and sometimes we feel a little stuck in our training, like we are not improving in our technique. And improving your flexibility will help you increase your range of motion. And of course, it will open to you a lot of new possibilities for techniques, of course for kicking higher, but it's not the main purpose of flexibility, but to have a better use of your hips. And when you see some of the great sensei in Japan, and when you see the use of their hips, even where they are just performing like a Mawashi Geri, it's like a masterpiece. So please try to practice your stretching. Do not skip your stretching session at the end of the class. Try to enjoy it, and stretching is like a good friend with you, because if you stretch, you will improve. Of course, we have good days and bad days, and sometimes we feel some pain inside our body, but if you stretch on a regular basis, you will improve. There is no mystery, and there is no secret. You train stretching, you will improve. You will have an overall progression on your flexibility that will improve. Of course, if you are injured, of course, if you have some pain in some joints or muscles that is not due to just to training, do not stretch this part of your body. Try to recover and then come back and stretch this part of your body. Okay? So let's end this class with the final leg. Kyotsuke, Seiza, Mokuso, Kaimok, Shumeni, Lep, Otagani, Lep, Os, Kilitz, Os. Also, if you'd like to train with me during live online session and get some exclusive karate content to improve your practice, to take your karate to the next level, please join my online community. You will find the link in the description below. Thank you very much for being here. I'm glad you trained with me. I hope you enjoyed this training as much as I did, and I see you inside the community or in the next class. Thank you very much. Bye.